the Cybertron Megatron. Yeah. Overseas it was Master Megatron, which this is one of the few cases where the overseas I don't like. Basically he is the Batmobile, you know. That's alright, you know. I actually like these colors better than I like the Galvatron, because the Galvatron was just entirely too much silver. I understand it was supposed to be an homage to Generation 1 Megatron, but I like this better. I didn't think I was going to like it looking at the pictures, but I do. They did do some better stuff with the paint mask on the Galvatron too, like this right here. This is all just clear plastic. This was red, and they had paint masking off here. It looked a lot better, that one area. That's the big thing with the Galvatron. But you see which one I've got, and I actually got this after Galvatron was already out. Now, he is a triple changer. It is a more convincing triple changer than... I'll tell you what, let me zoom in real quick before I get too far into this. I've been noticing my last couple videos, I've been forgetting to zoom in. And I guess it's not that bad. You know, I put the pictures after to show detail, but you know, I'm sure y'all would rather look at this than me. So, like I said, that's his Batmobile mode. I'm not sure if this is correct. The way I have this in the back, I think they're supposed to be down, but that looks goofy. So I just fold them up and have them covering up the rear section. To make the car the plane mode, which like I said, at least it's more convincing than Prime's flying truck mode, they've got these pegs right in front of the wheels, and that is going to plug into the center of the rear wheels. And like I said, you can tell that this is a third mode, that not much went into making it, but it is still better than, I don't know, the flying truck mode, for instance. So anyway, there is a sound feature in this guy, but I took the batteries out because they irritate me, like most sound features. All it is, you push this in to activate the key feed gimmick. These pop out and spin, and it makes like a whoosh noise. So I don't think you're missing much by me not showing that to you. Now, you're going to have to move quick to fit in the time. What you're going to do is, like I said, unpeg that from the tires, flip the waist down, take and straighten the legs out like that. These purple bits, you're going to manipulate the ankle to where it's underneath the leg, and just plug the purple bits into the center of the tires that are now his shins. Up top, you're going to go ahead and move right here, this lavenderish right here, you know, go ahead and move that right there. The arms right here, these unclip from each other, and I just want to make a special note of these plastic things. I mean, they could not have gotten a softer plastic to do this with. It's almost like a fruit roll-up. Anyway, all this is going to separate. It's going to rotate down like this. The windshield slides in like that. And then all of this is going to rotate forward. Once you get it about halfway forward, you can take and from the bottom side push his head up and around. And where it connects is actually right here on the back of the shoulders. They have a green peg that connects into the back panel. And that is actually all that holds this in place. It is amazingly stable for as little as what's holding it in place. So, good job on whoever managed to do that. I was expecting this to flop everywhere. But, anyway. He's got these little purple spikes on his shoulders. Flip those out. These right here just kind of put these on the back a little bit more out of the way. I actually had this guy for about a week before I read the instructions, and I didn't realize that his horns came up. I just thought he had this kind of like the bucket head, like the original Megatron, but with the plastic on the edge, and then I realized the horns go up. If you don't like the horns, they look fine down. Just a little bit different. This stuff, this is going to peg into the back side of the forearms. Stinking mosquito. Right there, if I can get all this to cooperate for me. And I'm not going to. Oh, you know what I'm doing? It doesn't go on the outside of the forearms. What you're going to do is going to turn it around, and they have an open cavity right here. And it's actually for connecting Leo breaker or Nemesis breaker, whichever one you may or may not have. I'm going to show you all how to connect that whenever I do Leo breakers, because this guy's is running long, and I don't feel like making a two-part for this guy. I don't like making two parts at all, actually. So, there you go. There is his robot mode. Just to score him real quickly, the car mode will get a 6. The flying thing mode will get a... I don't know. Let's move the car mode up to a 7. The flying thing will get a 6. And this will be a 9. I really do like him. He, like I said, when I first saw the pictures, I saw all these different colors on him. I thought, you know, that can't possibly look good. But at the same time, I also thought this would be just like the worst figure ever. I really didn't like this figure at all. And eventually I will do a review of this guy because he is a lot better than the pictures make him look. But for now, he's just here for a size comparison. If it wouldn't be for all the wings and all, they'd be very comparable in size, but this guy sitting on a shelf next to this guy does look larger than Cybertron Megatron. But that was just to give you a little bit of size comparison. Here he is next to Optimus Prime. And Optimus Prime just, hands down, just... if you put them next to each other on the shelf, he's the one that everybody's going to notice, because he's a massive presence. He attracts a lot of attention. But, you know, anyway, like I said, I waited a long time to get this figure because, like I said, I didn't think I would like him, but it turns out I do. In fact, there are very few Transformers I've ever bought that I do not like. And if y'all see him die in one of my slideshows after, that's a sure way to know, because unless they die and come back like Jetfire did, I don't like them at all. Anyway, very quick review, but y'all have a good day.